Hey guys, welcome back to Susan Shares. Well, all the electricity in our area went out this morning, so that's why I'm posting a little bit late, but you have to monitor and adjust all the time, don't you? And it kind of goes along with what I'm going to say this morning anyway. One of the things that I was going to mention was that I'm in physical therapy now over some issues with my knees. Part of aging, I think. But anyway, I wanted to be proactive. One of the questions was, what are some of the things that are bothering you with your knees, etc.? And it caused me to think, because she said, what are some things you've been doing? And one of the things that I had been doing, thinking I was doing the right thing, was some squats, because Steve had said, well, you need to probably be strengthening your thighs. That's probably one of the issues, your upper leg or whatever. And so I was doing that, and it was causing more pain to my knee. And so we were talking about that issue. She said, Susan, we will work up to squats, but actually that's hurting your knee. And I got to thinking, so many times as it relates to my spiritual life, that's what I do. I jump the gun. And I am doing things that I'm doing it thinking it's proactive, but God is actually molding me in preparation for a task He might have planned for me. But I jump the gun and go straight to it. And I'm not ready for it yet. And so I think a lot of times that's what we do. There's an article that I read years ago that I go back to very frequently. It's called The Art of Solitude. And in it, there's a quote by John Ortberg that says, it says, the name of the article is The Practice of Solitude. Let me get that right. The Practice of Solitude. And he says, you can't microwave maturity. I love that. It is so true, because we want to. We want things right now. Our culture does. We're fast-paced. We want things right now. I want my knee fixed right now. It hurts. It's already given way 3, 4, 5 times. I'll be walking around and just... I've caught myself, so I've not collapsed or fallen yet, but it's given way. And so I want it fixed right now. And that's not the way it works. I need to build up the muscle. I need to really do a lot of physical therapy. I need to do a lot of home work myself. And it's got to build up. And we can't microwave maturity. We can't microwave everything. And we need the practice of solitude. We need time for God to mold us and prepare us for an intended purpose, for kingdom purpose. And so, and it might be, what area is that for you? And it might be forgiveness. Forgiveness, you can't microwave forgiveness. Forgiveness is a process, and it's a daily process. You might need to forgive someone. And so many times I hear that in my office, like I've forgiven them, but actions don't prove that you have, or words don't prove that you have. If you're still beating somebody over the head with a baseball bat over past mistakes they've done to you, or even you with them, then forgiveness process has not happened. And so that may be a process you need to do with God. And so you can't microwave that. That takes time. And a lot of times that's on us, because we're not patient, and that requires Jesus. And so it's a good thing to mull over with God. Ask Him, God, I need your patience. I need you to process this with me. And so what is that in your life that you need to process with God? Kind of like my knee. I was doing it backwards. I was doing the squats before I did the work. So now I'm doing the work, and I will eventually get to the squats. So what is that in your life? Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.